fear, and a pleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat.
Why are we feared? What reason did you have for denying our freedom, beating us, and killing us? What type of logic is that? What if that were your family getting abused?
When white people were protesting for tiny matters with guns, they were called patriots. But when black people were peacefully protesting for freedom that was supposed to be granted to us in 1865, we were called thugs. Why do you guys feel like African Americans are the enemy?
Why do you judge us based on our skin tone? Why should we have to fear being killed because of who we are? You made a promise to your kids. You vowed your life to keep them safe and protect them from any dangers in the world, but our parents have to worry about us being targeted simply because of the color of our skin.
Imagine coming home and hearing that your child was gunned down by a police officer. You'd be devastated, wouldn't you? That's how black parents all around the world feel when their child is taken from them.
George Floyd was an African American man whose life ended early during an arrest on May 25, 2020. It's because of cases like these that black mothers ask themselves, did we do something wrong? If racism isn't real, then why are their babies being taken?
There is no excuse for police violence. There is no, it was a mistake, or I'm sorry, but they look suspicious. Do you even know what you do to your future leaders? You have instilled a fear to black children that we will be arrested or killed for just walking down the street. No child should ever have to be scared of the people whose jobs is to protect them.
When we think about the police now, we unconsciously mistake their jobs for what they were before, the slave patrol. And the truth is, they know exactly what they were doing. The hatred was boiling inside of them as they did it.
And why? It's because of our skin. That our culture is rich, it has come from monumental people. Our striking intelligence. That's what you fear. At the end of the day, you love to take our hairstyles, our dance moves, our clothing choice, our trends, our recipes, and then our lives. Is that how it works?
What is wrong with you people? Think about the examples you're setting for the future generation. My generation. I was under the impression that the police were here to protect and serve. That's what I was taught. But based on America's current situation, I couldn't have been more wrong. They're killing black people, my people, and treat us like we're animals. The president himself sent out the military to detain us for protesting while he hides in his bunker. History has shown time and time again that when we speak up for ourselves, we get treated like animals going on a rampage. They can never understand what it's like to be black, to be unjustly killed or arrested. They ask us, why are we rioting? They say it's not going to fix anything, that violence isn't the answer. To that, I ask another question. Do you know what it feels like when your brothers and sisters are killed for no good reason? When your sons and daughters are arrested for looking suspicious? You could never understand what it's like to be pushed so far that you just can't take it anymore. That's the reason people are rioting. It seems like violence is the only way to get your attention. Now, I'm not saying it's right to be violent, but let me ask you this. If you were to ever experience what black people have been going through, what would you do?
We've been through so much, but it doesn't seem like that to others. People have been fighting us with ridiculous movements like All Lives Matter.
We're all important. We're all equal.
These people think that all lives matter, and there's no point to our movement because all races are treated equally and white privilege doesn't exist. Did you know that Dylan Roof shot up a church, killing 9 black parishioners, and then afterwards the police took him to Burger King?
But when George Stinney was falsely accused of murdering 2 white girls, it only took 10 minutes to convict him and sentence him to execution. What type of equality is this? At this point, I'm tired. No person should ever have to think about racism. People should have to worry about getting killed while going on a run because of the color of their skin. Kids shouldn't have to have a talk with their parents when they learn that there are people out there who see their skin as a weapon. But we do know these things. It is disgusting that officers of the law would decide to kill instead of protecting someone just because of their race. Yet on May 25th, 2020, a cop did. They say that America is the land of the free. So my question is, for who?
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.